everybody? I'm Jerome.
I'm Janelle.
And welcome to Atypical Reactions. Today we're watching Queen Charlotte, episode 4. It's called Holding the King.
And if you enjoy watching our videos, if you could please like, comment, and subscribe.
We appreciate it. All right, let's get to it.
What is this? What is happening? What has happened to my husband?
There's a strong will. Mind of his own. Cuts his own trail now and then, but nothing better for driving a plow.
Respect himself, huh?
I feel like this is a flashback, no?
It is the Dowager Princess. You are needed at the palace.
Tell her I'm busy in a field.
I'm afraid she insists. I believe she has found you a bride.
Oh, yeah, this is
Mm.
the beginning.
So good of you to clean up for us.
I did not expect so much company. Should not have troubled them. Cannot stay long.
Every day you fail to produce an heir, our family's position weakens.
Right. Thank you for the cue. Tell me, what would the people prefer? A royal baby or cheap bread?
Right now, they have neither.
So, I have found you a queen, Sophia Charlotte of Mecklenburg-Strelitz.
A German? How exotic.
She is on a ship,
A ship. Now.
bound for London. The betrothal contracts are signed. It is done.
Impossible. No longitude, no bride. She loses the moon and she is lost.
Withdraw. Withdraw.
Not only the moon, Pollux lost. Regulus lost. Pollux lost. Regulus lost. And
The symptoms remain consistent with an inflamed cerebellum.
We tried your methods. They succeeded in nothing but driving the humor into his stomach. Your Highness, I implore you, diet is the key.
Enough.
Ego bullshit.
We need new theories.
Indeed, Your Highness, it may be time to consider what none of your physicians have dared.
Your Highness, this quack has no place among proper doctors.
The proper doctors have failed me, so I have had
Pretty
to cast
much.
a wider net.
What now?
Are we to believe this malady can be cured with one's voice?
It depends on the voice. Listen, boy, remember yourself. You are the King of England. You command an entire kingdom. You can command yourself too.
He snapped right out of it, huh?
What happened?
He snapped out of it, huh?
Yeah, temporarily. He's hired. Huh?
Yeah, but what were we seeing? In the cellar.
Same type of shit.
He was just talking to him?
No,
No. He was not.
no, he was looking at his eyes and stuff. He had him look, stuff they do now. He had him like looking up into a light, I think. Or did he? Did they have flashlights back then?
You know what, man? You are truly ignorant.
Probably not, 'cause they didn't have light, right?
I could have swore he was like looking up into
Candles.
something.
There is a problem.
what have you done now, Brimsley?
Bride is missing.
Oh, that's why he was looking for her.
Mm. I remember him looking like that too when he said it. So he was about to have an episode right then.
What are you doing?
Disappearing. As evidently the bride has done. No bride, no wedding.
If your bride is missing, it is your responsibility to remedy that.
Probably for the best. It was premature, all this. I'm not ready, not right.
I have examined you thoroughly, and you are perfectly right.
Do I look perfectly right to you?
You are perfectly right.
Oh shit!
See, I knew he wasn't just gonna be talking to him. What is happening? This is not cool.
I forgot myself. Thank you, Doctor.
The fuck?
Told you he wasn't just talking to him.
Hello, my lady. Are you in need of assistance of some kind?
I don't know. He kicked all that game after he got smacked up by the doctor.
This is a surprise. Where are you taking me?
You will see. Just wait.
Drop your ass off.
hard because he was about to have another episode, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Decide! I have decided I am your king!
My mistake. I thought you were just George. Forgive me, Your Majesty.
Charlotte.
Made sense.
Mm-hmm.
Context is everything.
Yep.
But from her point of view, it is
Yeah,
like,
he
what the
looked
fuck?
like he wasn't nice.
Does Your Majesty not find the Queen attractive?
I did not know a woman could be so beautiful.
Perhaps is she dull?
She is terrifyingly clever, that is the problem. If she were ugly, if she were dull, I might feel myself up to the task. Instead, her brilliance shows the troll I am.
Will Your Majesty not be returning to Buckingham House?
I have done as they asked. I married. Now I shall leave her alone, safe from me. Shall return to my planets, my stars. They at least I can be sure not to harm. Good night, Reynolds.
This is so crazy. You just get a little piece of information.
Mm-hmm. Changes your whole perspective.
Grimsley,
Yes, Your Majesty.
we are going to see my husband.
Your Majesty, Queen is coming.
What? Why was I not informed?
No one was informed, Your Majesty. She just appeared.
Good God.
She is at the bridge. She will be here any moment.
So he loves her. Or at least he's intimidated by her.
Mm-hmm.
Not in
He
a bad
doesn't
way.
feel like he's deserving of her.
Mm-hmm.
Your Majesty, we were not
Where
expecting
is he?
The observatory, Your Majesty.
George!
What?
Say something!
I do not want to fight.
I want to fight with you. Fight with me. Fight for me.
Go home! Charlotte!
That's what we sitting up there talking about. What's his deal?
He just keeps himself because he doesn't. Yeah.
Doctor, thank you for coming so quickly.
Of course, Your Majesty.
I need your help.
Of course.
Oh, so he asked for it.
I would require rooms in the palace, full access to Your Majesty at any time, and license to pursue more extreme measures.
Anything. Whatever you have to do, we have the time and privacy of my honeymoon.
Problem in your case is clear. You are king. As such, you are used to the obedience of others.
I hate this shit already.
Yeah, because he's.
You have never known the salubrious powers of Spartan habits. Again?
Nobody knows what's going on with him. How he's being treated.
Yeah, he's not bruised up and shit.
Yeah.
Above all, you have never learned to submit.
Dang, the whole time she eating by herself, he's being tortured.
Mm-hmm. What's happening?
That dog should tell you everything you need to know.
This is the cure. Submission. Don't give a damn who your father was, how many titles you have, or whether you are God's own representative on Earth. In here, you are just another animal in a cage. And just like an animal, I will break you! Through science and force of will, the Germans transformed their wolves into this thing.
Is that the dog he gave her?
I think it is.
I will do to you what the Germans did to their wolves, mold you until you are as harmless and obedient as his.
She thought this whole time he was ignoring her.
Yeah. So did we.
He was being tortured. Dang.
He
He was being
was judging the shit out of
tortured the whole time.
Is Your Majesty quite all right?
Of course, why wouldn't I be? Are you questioning the doctor's methods, Reynolds?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, somebody should.
Bow-legged, right?
With respect, His Majesty could be with her right now.
I can't take the risk. Especially with a woman so unpredictable. Could you believe her the other night? Abandoning her honeymoon chambers in violation of all custom and decorum, not to mention my direct order, while she is almost as mad as I am.
And you love
Or maybe a perfect match.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Ready the carriage, Reynolds. We're going to Buckingham House.
Has he not been with any females up to this point?
It
Any
don't
women?
seem like he had friends or anything, right? Because he's scared of people not finding out.
Well, I mean, the first time he hit it, he seemed pretty confident. Like, I'm good with buttons and all that jazz.
Yeah, I guess so.
And I can show you how to do this and that and the other thing.
Oh, she's playing with herself.
Dang.
Dang.
Your Majesty might provide the Queen a gesture.
A gesture?
Some token, some sign that she is not really alone.
What hours does the doctor keep in his laboratory?
Does Your Majesty require his attention?
On the contrary.
Oh, so he just took it as he could.
Poor dog trapped in a cage.
Why is she sneaking? I'd be like, I'm taking this dog.
I am still the king, mad as I may be.
Right.
Cannot a king move freely about his own palace?
Stop sneaking and whispering.
Fitting present, no? From my cage to hers. I want the queen to
Stolen
not be
property.
caged forever.
He gave a black woman stolen property.
She's like, he knows, right? That he took the dog.
My dog is missing. And the stupid beast nowhere to be found.
It may be that the beast was not so stupid.
I feel like he about to get cut. I don't want to see it.
Nah, that's too much.
Okay.
Your Majesty, news from Buckingham House. The Queen has received your gesture.
Oh. And what did she think of it?
She called it a deformed bunny.
You know what? No ice bath. No chair today.
Your Majesty, boy, I command you to stay.
Sorry, Doctor. Today I would rather work on my farm.
Relax with the boy stuff.
Right. You work for me, you know?
Seize him.
I say this work has made me hungry. Think I shall dine with my wife.
So she's gonna be like, what the fuck? A meal?
He was trying to get better for her, though.
It's dope that they showed it to us first the way she saw it.
You cannot take all of this on alone.
You are climbing, Brimsley.
I am not.
He is mine. Stay down. No fish around the king.
So it's like a rank thing?
Seems like it, right? It's like, they are together, though, right? Like, so you should be a team?
Yeah, but he already said, I'm more important than you or whatever. Remember that first time?
Ocean calm, huh?
Uh-oh. He's on the brink.
What triggers it? Like anxiety or something?
I think so.
Yeah.
It looks like anxiety or just any kind of... It seems like it's definitely anxiety. Because it's always when something ain't quite going right. His mom has triggered it twice that we've seen so far.
Yeah, when she said he was getting married, right? What was the second one? Oh, when they needed to consummate that. Okay.
Hello, Charlotte.
Hello?
Is it right if I join you for a meal this evening?
A meal. A meal? Are you... A meal?
Charlotte, where are you going?
He is trying to like act like nothing happened.
I mean, because...
Yeah, but you gotta explain something.
Now, he literally thinks he's doing the best thing for her, though.
Yeah.
Allow me to show you where my mind has been. It might not make you forgive me, but it might make you hate me a little bit less.
That's when he really could have explained it instead of the Venus jazz.
Does this mean you were coming home? To Buckingham House?
Yeah, because he made it seem like it was that. Yeah. But that's a lot to like drop on somebody, you know?
It is.
It's a lot. Especially back then, because it's like, wait, what?
Moving?
To Buckingham House.
Without consulting me?
Alas.
But such a change could have disastrous consequences for your health.
My health. Doctor, I feel healthier than I have in years.
It's like he wants to keep experimenting on him.
Yeah. He's the one who got them all excited to do it, though. Go ahead now.
I wonder, does that not help?
I feel like he kept it together for a minute.
Since you moved here, you've not been to the chair once. If we do not resume treatment soon, we risk losing everything we have accomplished.
We, you and I, Doctor, have accomplished nothing. Anything accomplished for me has been the work of my bride. Her methods have done more for me than you and your chair ever could. And she is the most royal person I have ever known. Excuse me, Doctor. I have a party to attend. You are dismissed.
His Majesty King George III and Queen Charlotte.
This is at Lady Danbury's, right?
Yeah.
You can do anything, George.
With you by my side, I think I can.
This is when it gets triggered, right?
Yeah. She wakes up to him.
Monroe, what are you doing here?
A spot of insomnia, Your Majesty.
You will never treat me again. You are no longer my doctor.
Oh, pity. Nevertheless, I remain the Queen's.
Stay away from her.
But, Your Majesty, she came to me.
But why would she need a doctor?
Well, because, obviously, she is with child. Congratulations, Your Majesty. A joyous day for England.
So that's what tripped him out.
Yeah. Did he not think that's what was gonna happen? Like,
Yeah, I mean,
they've been practicing.
they getting it in.
Venus, my angel, I'm here! Talk to me!
Farmer George.
Wow, imagine if finding out you're pregnant and your husband is going through all of that. It's like, wow, this is life. No.
What is this? What is happening? What has happened to my husband?
Your Majesty,
Brimsley, stop following me.
I beg. Your
Brimsley,
Majesty.
stop!
I like her dress.
The king is mad and I live in a mad house.
You forget yourself, Charlotte.
All this time I thought I was the damaged one. That somehow I was deficient when he...
The king is not mad. What could you know about that? The weight of that on a boy. The weight on his mother as she watches her son start to crack.
That's right, make it about you.
Yeah.
You would leave the rough edges of his nature for his bride to discover in due course.
Rough edges? He was talking to the sky!
And what of it?
Oh, he's hearing all this.
If I must leave my home, my family, my language, my life, it cannot be for a man I do not know. A man I was not allowed to know. For a lie!
Your...
This episode.
She's gonna sign up for the bullshit again.
Majesty.
Strap me back.
Don't do it. Just talk to her. Everybody's speaking to everybody else except the two people who should be communicating. It's like, stop.
All right, well. Yeah, we definitely had it wrong.
Yeah. I like that this episode it went all the way back from the beginning.
Yeah.
So we could see everything from his point of view.
Yeah, it's wild, but it's like it's night and day. Like you just get a little piece of information that you didn't have before, and it changes it. Because I was already to that place where it's like there's no excuse for this behavior, but there actually.
Yeah. You feel bad for King George. He was trying, and the whole time we were like, he just dropped her off, and
because he tried to make it seem like he's so excited about Venus and all this. It's like, bro, that can't be it.
No, he was being tortured.
Yeah.
He tried to be what she deserved, you know?
Right.
It's like,
even the the yelling and stuff, because that's what I was trying to figure out. I was like, you don't just, the yelling was, that's not okay. And it was just like, that now it makes sense. Like, still maybe not the yelling, but he was just trying to, I don't know, it's crazy. Like, when he told her about the Venus stuff, to me it seemed like that was the time to tell her about what's been going on for real.
But it's a lot to like
I know,
reveal about yourself. There's something wrong, but I don't know what it is.
But then by hiding it, now you got the very same doctor you told to go somewhere, and he's now treating your wife for this baby. And he's, I don't know what he's on. He's like, it seemed like well, from the very beginning, he was on some ego shit, but it's like, then he got used to having power over the king, and he just loved that too much. And it was like, boy, and all this shit, like, nah.
Yeah, he revealed himself.
Wow.
Like, immediately. Like, for the mom, it was like, oh, you just need to talk to him a certain way. And then, when
that was
she
all
wasn't
good.
There, he's slapping the mess out of him.
Yeah, I thought that's what I thought. When he said talk to him a certain way and all this, I thought he was just gonna do like some therapy. I figured like that time period,
Well, I knew
I'm
it
sure
wasn't.
they were still figuring shit like that out.
I knew it wasn't gonna be just therapy, because what was going on in the cellar the previous episodes, like, what are they doing to him?
It didn't look like they was doing nothing that crazy though. It really looked like an eye exam, what I saw. But I have seen like, cause we're a little behind, so I've seen like thumbnails with him with something in his mouth, the gag thing or whatever. But we saw what that was. But
yeah, the ice baths.
Yeah, but he ain't walking around bruised up with like black eyes and shit.
No, and then they were putting leeches on his.
Yeah,
just too much.
I get what the dude's saying. The dude's basically saying, you spoiled, so I'm about to re-raise you. You know what I'm saying? Like the rough way. Basically what they do in Marine Corps boot camp, they break you all the way down and then build you back up. That's how it goes. It take 3 months. By the first week or so, you like, what the fuck is going on? You know what I'm saying? But after the first month, you're just a blank slate, and you're just building back up. So you get ready to, by the time you get ready to graduate, you got all the habits that they gave you and shit like that. So I imagine that's somewhat the idea. But
yeah, but I feel like he wouldn't have to go through all that if he would just talk to her.
Yeah, man.
Let her know what's going on. Because he's triggered every time he has anxiety. Yeah. So, like, she knew, I just need to put my hand on his leg to calm him down. She could help.
And the wild thing, too, is, like, he knows that she's, like, smart enough to understand it. He knows that she's open-minded enough to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, really see what's going on with him. But he, he's afraid, I guess. I don't know. But then, overhearing that conversation, now he really ain't finna tell her nothing. Because she was like, and I didn't think she was being unreasonable.
No, she just want to know who she married. Now it's secret.
Because it's so easy to judge her, from his standpoint, outside listening to her, and saying the Mad King and all this, but it's so easy to be like, that ain't what it is. But shit, we didn't know what nothing was until we saw it because we were seeing it the whole time. It was brilliant the way they did that. Like, they started off from her point of view, and we like,
yeah,
what is this dude doing? And it's like, from his point of view, it's all so obvious.
Yeah, we needed this episode.
Yeah.
Because I did not like King George. And then now I'm like, oh, like, it's not his fault.
Not his fault at all. But
yeah, that was a good episode. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. we actually gonna binge, so we're gonna get to the next one right now.